baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do 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 do, daddy shark, do 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 do.
Right. There we go. How are we? How are we? How are we? I didn't realise I had that other filter on. So that was a bit of a surprise to me. So what have we got? I might leave this one on. We've got, what have we got? Watermelons, upside down cocktail glasses. I reckon I'll leave that one on. How are we? How are we? How are we? Hello, Rob. How are you? Lovely to see you on live. So today we're going to talk about what's the new trend in social media. What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm going to share that with you today. So if you are building your business on social media, it's pretty important to know how it's trending and what's happening moving forward. And so where should you be, in social media? Good evening, Captain. I love that, Rob. Thank you for that. Hello, Sean. How are you? And thank you for saying hello to Henry. If you're not aware, this is Henry over here. Henry is my little fishy that comes with us on our little, that filter's a little bit too much. I've got way too much going on. What do you reckon? How about we just go back to my palm trees? There we go. So we're talking about the new trend in social media. Where are things going on social media that you need to be aware of so you can adjust your social media, activities accordingly if you are building your business online? So if you are here with me, say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. If you are catching the replay, just put the word replay down below so I can give you a shout out after. I always say hello, whether you're live or catching the replay, to everybody that sort of watches my live. So great to see you on today. If you've not watched one of my lives before, just put the word new down below so I can give you a special shout out. What I do is help home-based business owners. So we're an online community here. So we're a community of people building their business online, leveraging social media, learning modern strategies to build your business rather than chasing family and friends. We don't want any spam. We don't want to, annoy our family and friends about our business. We really want to learn how to leverage social media, to build our business online. Hello, Sarah from Vermont. How are you, Sarah? Good to see you on live. Hello, Nat. How you going? And there's the palm tree. So the emoji for our page here is the palm tree emoji. Speaks for itself, does it not? And if you are in my free private Facebook group, which is called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, put the fish down as well. So we've got the palm tree emoji for this page. We have the little fishy emoji in my free private Facebook group. And if you're Rob, you add the coconut. I love the coconut. It's so fitting to our scene here. And the reason for all of this is just branding. It's just a bit of fun. You don't have to go to the extent, hey Brady, lovely to see you on live, of something like this. And honestly, you might think this is elaborate maybe, but apart from the palm tree that I actually went and bought, this was all stuff I had at home anyway. It's not something I've sort of set up specifically. It's just stuff I had lying around. Just a bit of fun. Hello, Jennifer. On live again. What's going on, Jennifer? I feel privileged that you are here. Excuse me. So let's talk about the new trend in social media, and hopefully there's two main elements that I'm going to talk about here. And so what's important with these two elements is that when you're creating content on social media, that these two things are at the forefront of your mind. And so we can sit on social media. I miss your original view. Yeah, I know. It's just there, Rob. I know, but I'm digressing now. When we come into, because if you don't know or you're not aware, I'm in Australia. So while a lot of you are going into the colder weather, we are warming up here. And if you've stuck with me for a while, you know that I normally have my view behind me. And yes, we do have a beautiful view. But when it gets into the summer weather, which we are heading into, it gets so bright behind me that you can't see my face. And I'm sure you want to see my face. So perhaps Rob, I need to do a little guest video, one with Harley and two with the view. How would that be? I'll just pick a dull cloudy day and go back to the window so you can see my view. Okay? Hello, Randy. How are you? Sarah, after today, I want to move to Australia. Ooh, yeah, because it's cold. Is that what you're getting at, Sarah? Yeah, we're moving, and I love this time. It's like payback for me in the next sort of few months, because while I'm been freezing through winter here, it's been nice and warm and beautiful, and everyone's got on their, yeah, Jennifer, you need to come anyway, girl. We've talked about this. Get your act together. So it's cold there. You're coming to Australia. Yes. Hi, Arlene. How are you? So, and even when I get on a, what do you call it? Like a conference call. Hey, Tina, lovely to see you online. Like a, what do you call it? Like a Zoom call, like, because I do mentoring work for a company in America. So we get, all the mentors get on a call, and everyone's in their tank tops and it's nice and warm. And I'm sitting on the screen with my scarf on, and it's like, what's going on, Helen? Now the tables are turned. So while everyone else has got their warm coats on and stuff, I'm going to be able to be in my tank top soon. And I can rub it into everybody. And I do find, so Rob, you'll get a bit of this. When the weather is warmer, I'll actually go outside and do some Facebook Lives from outside on my deck. And then you'll get to see my view. So that'll come, Rob. There'll be plenty of my view to absorb. Rob, if I could move there, I would. I must say, Australia is a beautiful country. It's huge. I think, what did I work out that just recently with somebody in Texas, that the whole country of Australia is the same size as, I don't know, I can't actually remember. So I better not stop. I'll end up saying something that's completely wrong. So I won't finish that. I'm good, thank you, Tina. Thank you for saying hello to Henry. Hello, Emily, how are you? Lovely to see you on live. So I really should get back on topic, shouldn't I? But as the weather gets warmer, I'll go outside, Rob, so you can see lots of my beautiful view and the ocean and the birds and what's going on out there. But yeah, Australia is a beautiful country. If you've never been, you need to get here. Particularly like the eastern side, you know, everybody knows Sydney, the Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge and all. That's where everyone goes. I'm in the south of Australia, which is still a beautiful place. Brady, you lived in Surfers and Brisbane. Beautiful places in Australia. Both beautiful place for months. Cool. So let's get back on topic. We've digressed about my view in Australia and the weather and all sorts. So what's trending in social media? So the biggest one, there's two main elements here that I'm going to talk about, but the biggest one is people want real on social media. So you think of traditional YouTube. Traditional YouTube is crafted videos with a really high-tech camera. It's all edited, got words that fly in. There's never a mistake. It's very creative, I guess you could say. So that's sort of traditional social media, and when the videos are put together and put up and stuff like that, and no more. People want live. So even now on a platform like YouTube, most of the trending popular YouTube clips are something that's come from something that's real and live. So the beauty about that for anybody trying to build their business online is you just use your phone. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need studio lighting. I do have a light on me. And I've got lights either side of me, but I don't even have those ones on. They're the proper ones that I bought. And the one that I've got in front of me is a light that actually builders use on a building site. It's not a proper ring light, diva light, you know, that everyone's got. Like, you can use whatever you want. You don't have to have professional stuff around you. You don't need, you know, stuff like this. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. So anybody that doesn't know, I am your online crew captain. So I'm the captain of this ship, which is a bit small if we all jumped on it. But imagine this life size. We're all building our business on social media because you all know how to. You're all leveraging social media in an awesome way that you're getting the sales that you need in your business. So we're all going cruising on this cruise ship. Who's with me? I know Tina. Tina, you want a Disney's cruise ship. That's what you're striving for. But I'm drinking cocktails on this cruise ship with any of you guys that want to come along with me. We just might choose a life-size one rather than a mini one. If you're wondering what this one is, I went on a cruise with my family last year, and this is a replica of the cruise ship that we went on. So, back to business. You coming, Rob? You coming on the cruise ship with me, Rob? I hope so. So, live, keeping it real, making mistakes, not being perfect, out and about, micro content, just on the fly material is where social media is moving to. You can see this with gurus do you guys know Gary Vee? If you don't know Gary Vee, just look him up and you'll get a very quick sense of who Gary Vee is. Some people don't like him because he can have a bit of a crass mouth, but he is huge in social media, and he does everything pretty much on the fly. All his social media content, like interviews and what he's doing in his day-to-day life, is how he operates on social media now. So it's all live, it's all on the fly. Good to hear, Rob. Thanks for your comment. It's all live, and just make mistakes, stuff up, say the wrong thing, have your kids coming in interrupting you, go outside and just while you walk, talk. Social media should be more on the fly and more real. We've got phones where you can just turn on the live button. You don't need proper equipment. You don't need to do editing. You don't need video editing. Just keep it real and authentic. If you can embrace that, if you can let go of needing to be perfect, if you can let go of needing a set behind you, if you can let go of all the things you think you need to be successful on social media, you'll probably actually be more successful. I hope that makes sense. Tina, we're all going on the cruise. Good to hear, good to hear. We'll make that a reality one day, guys. That's what we're striving for. That we all get on this cruise ship together. We're all sipping cocktails. I'm having a classic margarita, or I think it was it Brady? Lime margarita. I think, who was it? It was Anne yesterday as well, said lime margarita on my video yesterday. Whatever your beverage of choice is, we're at the bar having a good time. Yes, it was you, Brady. So yeah, I'm joining you in a lime margarita. So I love lime stuff. So what I'm trying to get across here is that to be successful in social media moving forward, or if you want more eyeballs on you, if you want to leverage social media to get more coverage, to get more engagement, to get more people looking at your content, just be as real as you possibly can. Think of things like, you watch a movie. One of the favorite parts of the movie for me is when the movie's finished and that they show all the bloopers of the actors when they're meant to be serious, and they just crack each other up because they're making mistakes. They're stuffing up their lines. They're just being stupid and they absolutely lose it. I love that because that's real. That's showing that these perfect actors that go through a movie and whatever, like they stuff up just as much as everybody else. I've said this many a time. Why do people love reality TV? Why are people glued to reality TV? Is because it's real. People say stuff that they perhaps shouldn't say. People are raw in their emotions. And, if you can share your downfalls as much as your what's going well. Like is life perfect, guys? Is life perfect? Do we walk around living a perfect life? I don't think so. We all have crap in our life. We all have things that go wrong. We don't talk perfectly. We don't walk perfectly. We don't show up perfectly. We don't deliver content perfectly. Like, life is not perfect. So why would we strive for perfection in social media when that's not real. That's not reality. So being more, authentic and real and just on the fly, social media content when you're walking around, living your life, that's what people connect with more. So it's really important. This new trend on social media is actually being more real than you've ever been before. It's not being afraid to go live in something that you're doing in your life. And the second thing that is just as important as the first is learning how to blend that. So I'll explain that in a second. Good morning, Jen. How are you? Life is not perfect for you, Jen. What a surprise. It's not perfect, is it? So what people connect with more, people are missing on social media. So the more real you are, the more authentic you are, the more flaws that you've got is almost the better. I find it intriguing on social media when I go live in my car and my husband and my kids are in with me because we're traveling somewhere. Do you know how many more views I get on those social lives than in my normal setting? It's crazy to me because people are intrigued. What's she up to? Where's she going? Oh, there's a husband and there's a couple of boys. Like, what are they like? People are intrigued, but it's real and I go live. Rob, perfect is boring. Perfect will not get you eyeballs and a following on social media. So drop the need for perfection. Drop the need to look perfect, be perfect, have a perfect backdrop, say the perfect thing, have a proper script. I'm hopeless. I have notes for most of my Facebook lives, but you guys know I very rarely look at them because I just talk. Good or bad, who cares? It's just me, it's real, it's my thoughts, I'm just sharing with you what I'm learning to help you build your business as I have mine. Okay, so it's just real. I'm just sharing with you, stuff just genuinely, how I think. Nothing is perfect here on earth. No, that's right, Tina. So is this making sense? Because where a lot of people go wrong in social media is thinking that they've got to have fabulous videos. They've got to have editing tools to put a video together. They've got to have, words that fly in and stuff like that. And they do a Facebook Live. They spend so much time worrying about all of the stuff that people don't care about. What they look like, the setting, what am I going to say? My notes have to be perfect. What I say has to be perfect. The most views you'll get on something is when you're real. And as I just said to you before, I find it really intriguing. The Facebook Lives when I'm out and about or with my family doing something, I get more views on those than I do in this setting here because it's real. I'm living my life. Leading on to the second thing, so the two big things with the trend in social media is also learning to blend. So when I'm in my car, and I'm living my life, but I'm blending my business. So I'll tell you where I am, what I'm up to. And the reason for that is I go live 5 days a week at the same time. So if I'm on my way to something or we're traveling to somewhere or doing something, and you're coming with me, I'm not going to put my life on hold and say to my husband, we can't leave yet because I got to do my Facebook Live. For my audience, we'll have to leave afterwards. It's not, you're coming with me. That's real. That's authentic. And, people are more intrigued by that. So I blend my business with my life. So when you can learn to blend what you're doing in your life with your business, this is the new trend of social media. Take Gary Vee, like I mentioned before, on how he does that. You are going on a journey with him when you watch his videos of what he's doing in his life, and he blends business in with this. This is a really critical key to those of you that are trying to promote a product of some sort from like a network marketing business, and you're trying to do that through social media. How do you do that? Blend it, guys. Learn to blend. So live your life, but blend the benefits of the products that you use in with what you're doing in normal day life. So I want to give you a couple of examples of that to make that clear, but just looking at a couple of comments. Jen, we just need to be there and show content that attracts views. So yeah, showing up is one, but the whole real part is, what's important with that. Jen, yeah, jump in my car, travel my journey with me. Everyone will jump on board with you. Yeah, people love that stuff. I say it again. Why do people love reality TV? Why do people love bloopers at the end of a movie? Because it's real. And people connect with real more than they connect with perfection. And there are a lot of people that stop themselves pushing the live button, never gone live on social media, because they think they have to be a lot better than they are. People don't connect with that as much as you just pushing the live button and you being you. What's your brand? It's you. What separates you from everybody else that might be selling the same sort of product on social media? It's the fact that it's actually you. You are your brand. It's not the company. It's not the product. It's not all of that kind of stuff that you think it is. It's actually you, your personality. You're being real. You're being authentic. You're just being, stupid. I'm stupid sometimes, but that's just my personality. I'm not going to shield that. I used to. Guys, I used to. If you go back and look at my original Facebook Lives, I had a big, not obsession, but I come from corporate. I'm the businesswoman, I've had to let go of that because I had this level of professionalism in my corporate world that I brought into this world, and it doesn't work, guys. There'll always be a level of me that's very, business minded and got that, professionalism to me, but I've allowed myself to be real with you. So you don't see the corporate Helen that I used to be when I first started going on live. Does that make sense? So I had this perception that, I had to be this authority. I had to be someone teaching you stuff that I was an expert in when I wasn't an expert. I'm still not an expert. I'm learning. I'm building my business online through social media. When I learn, I share my information with you. When I have successes, I share with you, what's worked and what hasn't worked. You're on the journey with me. So take people on a journey with you. But let's get back to blending. So something like, let me give you a real example. If you're in network marketing and you're, let's say you've got skincare in your company, but you're not known as a skincare expert. So you start talking about sort of skincare and people like going, well, hang on. I thought Helen worked in corporate. I thought she worked in an office day by day. And now she's talking about skincare. Like, how does that make sense? Now, when you brand yourself on a business page, you have more of an opportunity to focus on the skincare. So that's sort of a separate thing. So that's why we do personal branding and start creating ourselves as an authority and, becoming an expert in a particular area of expertise. So that's, what a business page is for, and branding yourself. And I'd highly recommend that if you don't know anything about that you think about, branding yourself on a business page. And the next round of my branding course is starting in a couple of weeks, guys. So if you need help with your branding, you want to look at the details of that course, put the word branding down below. That might be something that's helpful to you with setting up the right type of page. But let's say you're on your personal page and you want to get some more interest. But you work in an office. And you're suddenly you got a business on the side regarding skincare, and you're like, how the hell do I start talking about sort of skincare? So keeping it real, you on your lunch break, you decide to go for a walk outside. And you've got something to share that you've learned. And it might be something to do with personal development. It might be a video that you've watched that really, touched you about... let's say the way you think or whatever, and you just want to share it with people to genuinely help people be better in their lives. So you get on live, you're going for a walk from your office. Hi guys, I'm just jumping on live. It's actually my lunch break. I'm just going for a quick walk. There was something I heard yesterday that really resonated with me about, becoming unstuck. And I really thought it was worth sharing, with you guys. So I just wanted to share it with you. So you start talking. So you're walking and you're talking. You're real. That is something real. So you're talking away, and then let's say it's a little bit cold. So let's say you're out in the cold sort of winter's air and your side business is about skincare. So how do we blend? So you're sort of talking away and go, oh, it's so chilly out here. Like the air is so cold. Oh, just something else I learned the other day, guys, is did you know that on your skin, you lose 25%, the ability 25% to lose moisture in your skin in the cold air. So it's really important to make sure that your skin is moisturized while you're going and walking out in the cold air. Then you go back to what you were talking about being unstuck and whatever. That's just one example. What I'm trying to highlight to you here is start thinking about how you can blend, but it's real. So you're not just on social media talking about this product or that product or whatever it is. Learn to blend in a real way on social media with whatever you are up to, whatever you are doing, talking about the benefits of something you use. You're not talking about the thing you use, you're talking about the benefits of something that you use. So this is what we call blending. Let me give you another example. So let's say we're still in skincare. Let's say you're out in the garden on a weekend and you're starting to learn how to grow your own veggies. Because these days, everybody's getting more self-conscious about organic food and all the chemicals that they spray on things that you buy in the supermarket. So you're just real. You're just doing something that may be helpful to somebody else. So you go live and go, hey guys, I'm just starting something new and I wanted to share it to you. I've just learned how to start growing my own sort of vegetables in the garden. So I'm learning to grow cucumbers. And I learned this is the way you do it. If you guys want to start growing your own vegetables, this is what I learned. So you mount, I don't know how to grow cucumbers, but I have heard that you put them up in a mound or something, so they do something or other and say, oh, just in a side note, with cucumbers, when they're grown, cut them up and put them on your eyes, because did you realize the moisture from the cucumber does this to your wrinkles and whatever? I've got no idea, guys. I'm just making this up. But blend. See how that's another example of blending in talking about your skin, something else you're interested in. It's not something else you're selling. It's something else that you are interested in your life that you are sharing with other people by giving them a tidbit. I don't know if that's a little Australian term, but just giving them a little piece of information that is useful to them that they might go, okay, that's a pretty cool tip. So you're giving value, you're blending your business or your interest in skincare with something that you are doing. It's not pushy, it's not salesy, but people are starting to get a sense of maybe something else that you're interested in that's valuable. So I just hope that gives you, I don't know whether they're good examples or not, but what I'm trying to get across here in social media, 1, be real. 2, learn how to blend the benefits of the products that you are offering with something that you are doing in your life. Bring it in and blend it rather than just doing a video. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about skincare and the benefits of skin. And it's like, okay, but I know Helen's, in the corporate world. Why is she teaching me about skincare? But you can let people know what your interests are, what you're learning about. Give them a valuable little piece of useful information. And they go, oh, that was a pretty cool tip. And they'll keep coming back for more, guys. But you are blending and you are being subtle about something that's going in your life with something that you do in business on the side. So it's not pushy, it's not salesy, it's utilizing, your phone that's at your fingertips. One of the reasons I go live on my phone and not my computer is the camera quality from my phone is so much better than my computer. Admittingly, I need a new computer, but the webcam on my desktop computer is crap, basically. So my phone is a better piece of equipment as far as a camera goes than my computer is. So we don't need fancy equipment. You don't need anything. You just need a phone. You need to be real and authentic. Take people on a journey with you wherever you're going, what you're up to, and learn to blend the benefits of the products that you want to sell in with your conversation. So blend it in. Don't deliberately it out to people. That just doesn't make sense to people. Okay, Helen works in an office and she's teaching me about skincare. Now, there are differences. If you set up a business page and set yourself up in that area, then you can share people with what you're learning and you can concentrate more. But that's for a specific purpose. And then you can talk on your personal page. Let's use one of those examples that I was just using and say, oh guys, if you want some more tips about, how to look after your skin in the winter, I am doing a special training over on my business page, tomorrow or whatever. Jump over there for that and then get back to your gardening or get back to your walk. Blend. But then you can send people over to your business page where you got a whole lot of information in skincare, and your vibe will attract your tribe. The ones that want the information and want to follow you will. Those that don't. They're not your tribe. But that's okay because they've made their own decision that they want their information. And that's what you want on social media, guys. You don't want to push anything on anybody. You don't want people to go to your business page that don't want to be there. You want to subtly blend it into your life, give people the opportunity to go over there where you've got much more content. So your vibe will attract your tribe. Those that are interested in that information will find their way over there. And those that don't. But you've not pushed anything on anybody. Do you see how powerful this is, guys? In these, couple of two things with trending on social media is one, you've got to be real. Don't try to be someone you're not. Don't try to be an authority when you're not. Don't try to be an expert when you're not. Just share what you're learning and what you're up to. Take people on the journey with you. But while you're going live and being that real person and an authentic person, learn to blend and subtly bring in the benefits of whatever it is that you want to sort of talk about. Skincare or makeup or travel or insurance or, whatever it is, in your conversation. Okay? Let me just go back to a couple of comments here. Absolutely agree with you, Helen. Awesome, Sean. Thank you. Quality also, Tina. Jen, thank you for the content today. Value. Thank you for your comment, Jen. Crystal, hello, Crystal. I didn't see you jump on. How are you? Yes, excellent. People don't like to be puked on. Good way to put it. With product info, ingredients. Great point, Crystal. People don't care. So people get up and we'll talk about a product and it's got this special ingredient that you can only get from special parts in the world and you can't buy it from a supermarket or a health food shop. So it's really unique and it's blah, 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 blah. People don't care. People only care about the benefits of whatever the thing does. So don't talk about ingredients. People don't care. It's a sales pitch. People see straight through it. As Crystal said, you spit it out, Helen. Puking out all this information on people and they don't care. All people want to know is how is something going to help me? How is it going to help me look better? Feel better? Just be more confident, feel more comfortable in my own skin. If there's something that you've got that can help me achieve that, now I'm interested. I don't care what's in it. I don't care what it's called. I don't even care what the packaging looks like. Don't even show me. Just blend in the benefits of what you've got and how it's helped you, or something that you've learnt. Share that valuable piece of information with me, and then I'll come back and keep listening to maybe some more little tips of yours, because I thought that was pretty cool and an interesting piece of information to know. You with me, guys? If you're with me, palm trees, fishies, drop them down below. Send me some likes and loves. Just be yourself. Exactly, Sean. That's, that's our brand. If I try to be somebody I'm not, how long is that going to last? It won't last because it's not real. So the quicker that people can associate being themselves on social media, and if you're quirky, be quirky. If you're funny, be funny. If you're silly, be silly. If you're serious, don't be on social media because nobody likes serious. You got to have a personality behind it as well. Emily's given me some palm trees. Crystal, this is awesome, so valuable. Thank you, Crystal, for your lovely comment. Palm tree. Now, when are you going to sort that out, Crystal? You need some emojis, girl. I know you can't get them on your phone. At least you're putting the words palm trees and fishies down, but we got to solve that one for you. Okay. That's it from me, guys. I hope you take away from that and really absorb the two things that's trending on social media. One, people want real. So be real and be authentic. Don't try to be professional. Don't try to be somebody of authority when you're not there yet, because people will just see straight through it. So we're being real. And the second thing is we're blending our business with what's happening real in our life now. So blend. Gary Vee does it. All the gurus are doing it now. They take you on a journey on their life. Wherever they are, there's a camera behind them. And I'm not saying you need a camera behind you, you know, doing what you're doing. And some people say, well, my life's boring. Maybe to you, but you would be surprised. People watch reality TV with people sitting in a house just chatting, and there's a camera on. People watch it, guys. People watch reality TV that is crazy. It's stupid. You're just watching people talk. People love it. So don't think your life is boring. Just jump on and have a chat about what you're thinking and what you're feeling. People might actually appreciate your perspective on something. You don't have to be a guru or an expert to be valuable on social media. Just share stuff that you think might be interesting to somebody else. And here's a bit of a clue. If there's something that was interesting to you, it's probably interesting to somebody else. And when you share that on social media, you know, as I said, your vibe will attract your tribe. You will end up attracting to you. If you keep showing up consistently live, you'll end up, you know, the same people will keep coming back if they find you, you know, curious and interesting. And those that aren't, they won't be there, which is cool. You don't want people to watch you and be there if they're not interested in what you've got to say. You can't get them on your phone. You're not sure why. Yeah, I'm not sure either. When all else fails for me, I just go and Google it. Why can't I get emojis on my and Google the brand of the phone? See if something comes up for you, Crystal. More than you know. Yes, Rob. Crystal, I've done lives with my kids and people love it. Absolutely. When my kids jump on, when Harley's on, the dog, and, you know, those lives, I couldn't control him. You guys loved it. It was funny. But more importantly, it was real. And Rob, you can't please everyone and you don't want to, because they're not your tribe. The people that look at you and go, what an idiot. People look at me and go, what's she trying to do here? This is just silly. They're not my tribe. But there's enough people on social media, guys, for all of you to have your own followers, to have your own fans, if you like. There's 2 billion people on Facebook every month, guys. Do you not think that you can find a great deal of people that are going to resonate with your messages? Okay? So that's enough from me today. If you found that valuable, put the word value down below. Let me know. Just remember the two things. You're keeping it real and you're blending. Keeping it real and blending. So when you're thinking of your content creation moving forward, think of those two things and just get it done. Just get it done. Just go live. Don't be scared. Just go live. Share something that you've learned with you know, the people in front of you. Blend over to a business page if you've got one. If you don't have one, seriously look at it. Because you know, one of the things with blending is the ability for you to not push something on a personal Facebook page. Because just remember, please guys, just remember, if you are looking like you're selling anything, promoting anything business-wise on a personal Facebook page, you are risking your personal Facebook page getting shut down. So when you're real and you learn to blend about the benefits of a product, that's not pushing a business on your personal Facebook page. So it's very safe. You can do that over on a business page where you can blend and send people over there. Okay, so you do want to look at branding yourself, having a different page. If you don't know how to do that, keep your eye on this page. Make sure your notifications are on for this page because my branding course is opening up again in 2 weeks' time. So if you need help with branding, just put the word branding down below. I've got the new dates and everything set, so I can send you the link. You can just check it out, see what's in it. It may be something that might be beneficial to you. And just a warning on that, guys. This is the last time I'm going to be offering it really cheap. it's going to go up by $100 after this next round, because I'm giving you way too much help, support, information, and intelligence that's cost me tens of thousands of dollars to get for too small a price. So the price of my branding course after the next round is going up by $100. So you want to get in on the next round if you really want to know how to brand yourself on social media. Emily, be real and blend. You got it, girl. You've nailed it in one. What this Facebook Live was all about. And Emily, you've put branding, so I'll send you that link over in a moment. So anybody that does, I'll get off this live and send you that information. Rob, you definitely are. I'm not sure what you're commenting on now because I've just kept talking. Now I need to get off. I keep on talking. Just tell me to shut up, guys. So I will see you same time, same place tomorrow for more awesome training. I hope you join me then. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye.